He is the son of King Solomon. After the death of his father, the whole of Israel gathered together at Shechem to crown him king. His name is Rehoboam. After Rehoboam became king, the people of Israel met with the king to discuss their way of life and infrastructural deficiencies in the land. At the meeting, the elders said, "O great king, live forever. Your father was a hard master," they said. "Please lighten the harsh labor demands and heavy taxes that your father imposed on us. Then we will be your loyal subjects," they said. Rehoboam replied, "Give me 3 days to think it over, then come back for my answer." So the people went away. Then King Rehoboam discussed the matter with the older men who had counseled his father Solomon. "What is your advice?" they asked. "How should I answer these people?" The older counselors replied, "If you are willing to be a servant to these people today and give them a favorable answer, they will always be your loyal subjects," they said. But Rehoboam rejected the advice of the older men and instead asked the opinion of the young men who had grown up with him and were now his advisors. Guess what they said? He asked, "What is your advice?" He asked them, "How shall I answer these people who want me to lighten the burdens imposed by my father?" They said, "This is what you should do. Tell those complainers who want a lighter burden. Say to them, 'My little finger is thicker than my father's waist. Yes, my father laid heavy burdens on you, but I am going to make them even heavier. My father beat you with whips, but I will beat you with scorpions.'" 3 days later, Rehoboam had found the perfect answer. All the people returned to hear Rehoboam's decision, just as the king had ordered. But Rehoboam spoke harshly to the people, for he rejected the advice of the older counselors and followed the counsel of his younger advisors. He told the people, "My father laid heavy burdens on you, but I am going to make them even heavier. My father beat you with whips, but I will beat you with scorpions," he said. When all Israel realized that the king had refused to listen to them, they responded, "Down with the dynasty of David. We have no interest in the son of Jesse. Back to your homes, O Israel. Look out for your own house, O David." So the people of Israel returned home, never to be seen again. Rehoboam's attempt to strengthen his position over the people led to a revolt and a split of nations, and his disregard for God and the temple led the people away from following God wholeheartedly. He built pagan shrines and encouraged the people to imitate the practices of their neighbors rather than shining the light of the Lord's presence to the world as they were intended to do. Rehoboam, he followed unwise advice and divided his kingdom. He married foreign women, just as like his father Solomon. He abandoned the worship of God and allowed idolatry to flourish. Thoughtless decisions often leads to exchanging what is most valuable for something of far less value. Every choice we make has real and long-lasting consequences. Make the right choice today.